Guys, the ship is sinking. I'm gonna reveal to you the 4 biggest reasons why the CoD community is leaving Call of Duty and Activision. More and more players are quitting Call of Duty by the day. Modern Warfare 2 2022 has been losing players at a historic rate ever since the release of the game, as you guys know. But it isn't only Modern Warfare 2, it's every Call of Duty game that players are leaving. The ship is sinking, boys. It's time to jump overboard, and the Call of Duty community is jumping the hell out of here. What's going on, my fellow gaming warriors? Tis Dewan. Before I get into the first big reason why the CoD community is ditching Call of Duty and boycotting Activision, I just want to remind you all of this. We, the Call of Duty community, are currently living in the dark ages of Call of Duty. The franchise is in the absolute worst state that it has ever been in. Most of us agree on that. The amount of negativity toward Call of Duty is unmatched, especially on Twitter nowadays. The controversies that have surrounded Activision and Call of Duty this past year is more than we have ever faced. One massive controversy just happened, and it is actually the first big reason players are leaving Call of Duty and boycotting Activision. By the way, I'm not ranking any of these in importance, but just listing the top 4 reasons. The first reason people are leaving Call of Duty and boycotting Activision is because of the recent Nick Merckx fallout. Nick Merckx got cancelled because of a tweet in which he said they should leave little children alone. That's the real issue. This was in response to a tweet showing pro-LGBT pride and anti-LGBT pride groups violently clashing together outside of a school. Obviously, Nick Merckx he gave a rational opinion that was not targeted to any specific group, but the narrative got twisted and Activision removed his skin from the Call of Duty store in Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone. Dr. Disrespect defended Nick Merckx by uninstalling Call of Duty and said he won't play again until Activision apologizes to Nick Merckx and reinstates his skin back in Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone. A total revolution from the Call of Duty community. Tim the Tap Man, Nick Merckx' good friend, also boldly came forward to request that Activision remove his skin as well from Call of Duty in protest of Nick Merckx' cancellation for not being able to speak his honest, rational opinion on a serious situation. I covered this disaster in my past 2 videos, and it became glaringly clear that the CoD community is angry at Activision over this, to say the least. Odds are you are one of these elite gaming warriors putting your foot down. Comment down below with your feelings on the corrupt company. I know 100% I am not the only one who feels this strongly towards Activision to boycott Call of Duty. We all want to use the Nick Merckx situation as an example that we do not stand for how they treated him, so we are all deciding to leave Call of Duty to make our point, that we do not care about your garbage scams. Now on to the second reason why the CoD community is finally leaving Call of Duty and boycotting Activision. The out-of-control hacker problem within Call of Duty, which is the other big recent controversy. It all started with hackers on Black Ops Cold War completely taking over the game. These hackers are able to pull your IP address, crash your game, hit you offline, take over your console or PC, and even steal your bank information. That's not even to mention the cheating in all Call of Duties. Absolute insanity. And that's not even to mention the fact that every Call of Duty was flooded with hackers, not just Cold War. Activision did send a cease and desist to Lurkware, the hacker provider who was supposedly responsible for the IP pulling, but let's be real. This hacking is still going on. It was nice to see something positive in Call of Duty for once, but again, the hacking is still going on. I read all your comments, and I've seen dozens of your own personal stories dealing with these hackers and what they have done to you. Please comment and share your hacker story. It helps spread the message and get the point across to Activision and everyone in the CoD community. I discussed 3 theories that could possibly be the true reason why the hacker problem exploded in Call of Duty in a previous video, but you get the ultimate point. Due to security problems, even in Modern Warfare 2 2022, people became genuinely scared to play Call of Duty. It certainly would make me hesitant, to say the least, if I ever wanted to go on, but man, I've read some insane stories from you guys on games like Modern Warfare 2, Warzone, Black Ops Cold War, Black Ops 3, all the OG CODs. It's just out of control, and it has led more and more players off Call of Duty. It shows that Activision does not care, even though we all know damn well they can order a cease and desist to whoever they want at any point, at any time. Especially if they can immediately respond to a tweet from Nick Merckx. Total hypocrisy. Now for the third reason the CoD community is leaving Call of Duty and boycotting Activision, the insufficient content in Modern Warfare 2. Infinity Ward has done nothing with Modern Warfare 2 other than add worse and worse maps to make the game worse than it already was, which is really saying something considering it's the worst Call of Duty of all time, if you ask me and many others out there. Comment if you agree. Himmelshat Expo, Santa Cena, Santa Claus Border Crossing, Tarak, Palaio's Lighthouse. I mean, give me a break. That ain't even half of them. How can it get any worse? The lack of trust the Call of Duty community has with Activision and Infinity Ward grows bigger than ever, season after season. It's like the devs are trying to make the game bad. Activision has been teasing Season 4 right now on Twitter, and they have been getting absolutely exposed by the COD community. Activision's tweets are literally getting ratioed by angry fans who are fed up with their lies, and the Nick Merckx situation was the last straw with them. Under all the tweets, you know, the ones that they didn't delete out of embarrassment, you'll see "Leave the kids alone" getting absolutely spammed in the replies, and it's great to see everyone stick it to Activision. It is confirmed that they are aware of the backlash, totally humiliating on their part, between bad maps, zero communication from the
3,000 devs! 3,000!
lackluster season updates, lack of a sense of progression or grind outside of camos, the false advertising that Modern Warfare 2 is going to be a 2-year game. The people are officially done. Now for the fourth and final reason you will 100% resonate with when it comes to boycotting Activision and quitting Call of Duty. Call of Duty, especially Modern Warfare 2, is now rigged through engagement optimized matchmaking and everyone's favorite skill-based matchmaking. SBMM has been a hot topic in Call of Duty for years, but has ramped up during the Warzone era with Infinity Ward's Modern Warfare 2019 and Treyarch's Black Ops Cold War. SBMM is the true COD killer. It sucks all the fun out of the game we used to have back in the old days when ping was king, in order to help the noobs and mouth breathers out as much as they can. It punishes players for being skilled by matching you up with these mouth breathers against a bunch of TTV clones of Optic Scumpy cracked out on G Fuel. What is fun about this? Nothing. It just appeals to the bad players, and what keeps them playing is engagement optimized matchmaking, which rigs Call of Duty. EOMM is 100% the matchmaking system put in place to manipulate your gameplay in every way, shape, or form so that everyone stays on the game, like Modern Warfare 2, as long as they can. In other words, yes, Modern Warfare 2 was rigged. All the experiences you have had of skill-based damage, skill-based hit detection, skill-based audio or footsteps, random lag spikes at coincidental times to end your streak, or enemies spawning with an unfair advantage over you, this all is true and been confirmed. I covered in a recent video rigged and confirmed Activision patents, which uses microtransactions in Call of Duty to manipulate matches and encourage players to buy their cringe bundles and operator skins. The game plays you. People grew aware to this and a wave of players quit Call of Duty for good, because it's just not fun at all. These are all the reasons we are leaving Call of Duty and boycotting Activision. Canceling Nick Merckx for no good reason, hackers taking over the games, insufficient content in Modern Warfare 2, and the rigged EOMM and SBMM systems. Comment which reason led you to quit and leave Modern Warfare 2 or Call of Duty as a whole. Maybe it was all of the above, as that seemed to be the case for many of you on my last poll. Whatever your reason is for leaving COD and boycotting Activision, just let us all know in the comments so we can all have a therapeutic session, because we may need it. Please hit that like button, as it does help to share this message with even more elite gaming warriors in the Call of Duty community, so hopefully we can wake more people up, so I'd really appreciate that. Thank you guys. Subscribe if you're new to the channel to become an elite gaming warrior like the one. If you do subscribe, it's free, by the way, unlike that $70 scam that is Modern Warfare 2. You will instill fear into your rat skin opponents. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. One last thing, this is important. I am a sentinel. It has been one.